Hey, future homeowners. So you've been pre-approved or you're looking to get pre-approved for a mortgage and you're eyeing those dream homes right at the top of your budget. But before you dive into that purchase, we need to talk. I'm Courtney Thornell, and today we're talking about why you might want to think twice before maxing out your budget on your new home. All right, so let's get real for a second. The home buying process can be super exciting, but it's also easy to get caught up in the moment, especially when you find that perfect house, the one with the gourmet kitchen and the spacious backyard and maybe even extra space for home office or gym. But here's the thing, just because you're pre-approved for a certain amount doesn't mean you should spend every penny of it. Maxing out your budget can set you up for some serious financial stress, both now and in the future. And nobody wants to feel stretched thin the moment they move into their new home, right? So let's talk about why it's better to leave yourself some breathing room. One of the things a lender will look at when deciding if you're approved for a home loan is your debt to income ratio, or DTI. This is how much monthly debt you have compared to your gross monthly income. I have another video where I go into DTI a little bit more detail, so check it out, or you can reach out to me if you have any questions about it. But generally, to be approved for most loan programs, your ideal DTI needs to be 43% or below. This means that your mortgage and other liabilities such as credit cards and auto loans and student loans don't take up more than 43% of your gross monthly income, which is your income before taxes and any other deductions you might see on your paycheck. Some of the programs, such as FHA and VA, might allow for your DTI to go up to 50 or 55%, depending on other compensating factors. All right, so let's talk about the immediate impact on your finances. When you buy a home at the top of your budget, your mortgage payment is going to take up a huge chunk of your monthly income. And I'm not just talking about the mortgage itself. Remember, you've got to factor in property taxes, homeowners insurance, and maybe even private mortgage insurance if you didn't put down 20%, or if you're in an FHA loan. You might also have homeowners association dues. Now, let's say something unexpected happens. Maybe your car breaks down or you need to make a sudden repair to your new home. If you're already stretched thin with your mortgage, handling those extra expenses can become a real headache. And the last thing you want to be is house rich but cash poor, where all your money is tied up in your home and there's nothing left for any surprises that might come up. All right, let's consider an example. Imagine you just bought your dream home and you've maxed out your budget. A few months in, your water heater decides to call it quits. Just your luck, right? Replacing it costs you $2,000, but because you're stretched to afford your mortgage, you don't have much saved for emergencies. Now you're forced to put that expense on a credit card, adding even more stress to your financial situation with high interest debt piling up. This is a situation that could have potentially been avoided if you had left yourself a bit more wiggle room in your budget. By purchasing a home below your maximum pre-approval amount, you can build up an emergency fund and take care of unexpected costs without stress and avoid falling into debt. It's all about giving yourself a financial cushion. All right, next let's talk about the future. Buying a home is a long-term commitment and your financial situation can change over time. Maybe you're planning to start a family, or perhaps you're considering a career change that might come with a temporary pay cut. If you've maxed out your budget, any change in your income could make it difficult to keep up with your mortgage payments. You also need to consider increases in property tax or homeowners association dues come renewal time. There are a lot of people in fire or hurricane flood zones where insurance companies are dropping them altogether, or they are significantly increasing their premium to thousands of dollars a year. If you have your taxes and insurance impounded into your account, basically rather than paying them annually on your own, it's divided up over the year and rolled into your mortgage payment. And that increase could cost you hundreds of dollars more in your monthly mortgage payment. Now, on the flip side, if you've bought a home that's comfortably within your means, you've got the flexibility to adjust your finances as life changes. You can save for your kids' college funds, plan for retirement, or even take a nice vacation without worrying about how you're going to make your next mortgage payment. Let's not forget about home improvements. Even though your new home seems perfect now, chances are you'll want to make some updates down the road. Maybe a kitchen remodel or a bathroom upgrade, or maybe you just want to get some new furniture. If you've maxed out your budget on the purchase price, finding the funds for these improvements can be tough. By staying under your budget, you'll have more flexibility to invest in your home over time, making it truly your own. Plus, those improvements could increase your home's value, giving you more equity if you ever do decide to sell or refinance. So, what's the solution? The key is to buy a home that fits comfortably within your budget, not at the top of it. Give yourself some breathing room for both now and in the future. This way, you'll have the financial flexibility to handle whatever life throws your way without it being a stressful situation. Remember, your home should be a place of comfort and security, not a source of stress. By keeping your mortgage payments manageable, you'll be able to enjoy your new home even more without constantly worrying about how you're going to make ends meet. If you need help figuring out what's right for you, then that's where I come in. Every home buyer situation is unique, and I'd love to help you navigate this process. So don't hesitate to reach out. Let's chat about how we can find you a home that's a great fit for not just now, but for in the future. As always, feel free to drop a comment or question below. I'm here to help. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week.